Hello everybody, this is Character More. Let's play Final Fantasy IX. I am back from my very quick snacking fooding break. Came from that way. And I am ready to advance the plot, really. Let's go this way. I didn't go this way last time. Oh, that's why, because this is her bedroom. I don't think I could ever sleep in a bed like that, because you can't jump on it. I get hyper. Not that I could jump on a bed upstairs anyway. Aside from the fact that it would piss off the neighbors, I'd be too afraid of the floor collapsing. You know? Thought he was gonna grab Freya for half a second there. Someone grab the Regent. Someone grab Vivi. So what was that, a little blocky gate? You must be this heroic to get on this ride? That was a bad thing. Ooh, another cutscene. Yay, cutscene! Boom. Just killed Alexander. Oh god, he looks horrible. Just one of those moments. Oh god. Boom! Ninja monkey. The hell is he tethered to? Oh. That's what he was tethered to. Fortunately for us, Eiko's a badass and was able to save herself. Not that I'm saying anything against Dagger, but Eiko kind of lived alone with her Moogles for a very long time. So she had to be quite the little badass. Yeah, mess ain't over yet, kiddo. You know, I want to feel as horrible for this destruction as I was for Lindblum and for Clara and Bermesia, but you know what? Even though it was Bronze War, Alexandria really did have this coming. They devastated so many kingdoms and were left untouched, and frankly that's really not right, considering Alexandria started all of those wars. The plot thickens. See, I want so badly to just come out and spill everything about what that conversation was about. But if you watch, you'll see. Do they know they're kings in Oglop? Oh, there he is. Speaking of bizarre leaders. We're running out of things to watch. Ooh, they've restocked the treasure chests. How nice of them. Well, what can I say? Jaeger. No, it's just... probably found your ass out cold. That'll be my imagination. Okay, anything else? What's this egoist armor do? Let's find out, shall we? It'd be fantastic if only I didn't already know both of those skills. Do I have any letters for you? Do you have any letters for me? I don't like Fossil Root either. Fossil Root sucks dong. Hey, Blank. Now, remember what I said about Eiko being more useful than Dagger coming up soon? Oh god. Remember when Queena fell in the Trino water or jumped in there? You have no idea what that is. That's a fairly appropriate reaction to that. Completely lost. Oh yeah, but the whole thing about Eiko being more useful than Garnet has nothing to do with powers. Has nothing to do with her having better white magic or different summons, and everything to do with what's about to happen. Because, well, why spoil it? It's going to be a game mechanic pretty soon. Seeing Alexandria destroyed royally fucked her up inside. Between all of Alexandria's atrocities, and first the betrayal, and then the death of her adopted mother, and then the devastation of Alexandria itself, it took a toll. And she's completely out of it. She's not silenced, but there's like a 50+% chance that any spell, summon, or action, period, that she attempts to take will not work. She will just freeze. And quite frankly, that unreliable ability makes her a liability. So, yeah. Tried going to the royal chamber, didn't let me. Oh, now I can go in. I guess I had to talk to the guards first. I really love this chair of his. He has the coolest throne. And no, you didn't see things. The throne just dropped. God, I love that chair. Also, what if someone had been standing underneath it? That would have been some Final Destination shit right there. Oh, ATE time. Story one, too. I'm about to say, if you hadn't listened to her, Alexandria would have been absolutely destroyed. No, then the war would have started sooner. Yeah. No. She wouldn't have listened to you, she'd have killed you. As you can see, she's struggling with some pretty heavy issues right now. Life and death, internal struggles, huge motifs of this game. I have. You weren't at Clara, where they didn't even have the luxury of survivors to be homeless and destitute. Yeah, so were the people of fucking Clara. And I know that wasn't your fault. You weren't even in Alexandria at the time, I don't think. But still. That was the work of the Queen that at the time you still believed in, so. I don't know, I've never been this pissed off about Clara before, but I just, now that I'm on camera, it pisses me off. Maybe it's because I'm 10 years older now, or 5 years older now. No, fuck it, 15 years older now. And the tragedy of the whole situation hits me more now. I don't know. ATE number 2. That is a beautiful yet menacing airship. Really brings Megatron to mind because all of his new designs incorporate purple. So. Just shove a stick in the spokes. That'll stop the wheels. Those two little fuckers. doesn't care about you. Again, I don't really remember any other Final Fantasy where summons played this big of a role. They had a factor in Final Fantasy IV that the king wanted the summoners wiped out because of their power, but it was never implied what summons could really do outside of a battle. He's a very cool character. That's the thing I love about this. Is there another strength of the storytelling here is the sheer bulk of non-party characters. Just NPCs that just play so much of a role, and there's so many of them. I think there's more than any Final Fantasy to date that just play an important part of the whole story, even if it's only for one moment. And then there are the recurring people who continue to do stuff, like Tantalus and Dr. Todd and Regent Sid and so on. She's emotionally devastated. By the way, this weakness of hers will persist until about Disc 4. So, for the very near future, she cannot be relied on for anything. That being said, I will make efforts to grind her up, to keep her current with the party, because when she comes back, she'll come back with a vengeance. And I want her to be kept up with us, you know? Now, again, I'm mostly focusing on abilities and money when it comes to grinding. But the time will come when I just slap level up on everyone and go to town, you know? But that time is far from now. We're doing pretty good. I might put it on Steiner just to get him caught up with the rest of us, because if it gives me... No, it doesn't give me control. I'm about to say, if it gives me control to open my menu, then I'm reasonably certain Steiner's like 10 levels behind the rest of us, even with him gaining a level every other battle against the Mystodons. Still considerably far behind us. The good news is, halfway through the game, this marks a turning point where I will finally start to be able to control who's in my own party. Something she's got to get through on her own. It might even take an entire disc. Now, don't get me wrong, I entirely understand why she's like this, because, again, I've had a couple relatively minor problems on my end that have made it so I didn't want to do a goddamn thing, where I didn't want to really talk to anyone, I couldn't get into anything I was watching, couldn't get into any of my video games, couldn't get into a book, couldn't get into anything. And what she's suffering is several magnitudes beyond that, so I understand. And I even applaud them for making a gameplay mechanic of her fighting through this. That, however, does not change the fact that this video game mechanic is annoying. Now, that's not even a criticism. It's just a fact that it is annoying. Because, again, the criticism would be, oh, well, it's really stupid that it works like... No, makes sense, and even the way they implement it makes sense. It's just that, that's why I didn't want to give him the rebirth ring. Oh, well. Like I said, it's just the fact that I really think it was a well-implemented thing, and it does last a long time, but so does her character issues, you know? The book had a rather comical tone. Okay, now we're back to Zidane. He's up. Got several things that I'm sure I can do. Come on. There we go. Just rebuilding it. See, I want to say something snarky, but I'm a gamer, and I'm exactly the same way with my dice, so... Okay, scroll down past here. Here we go. Got the Chimera Armlet? No, Dragon's Gate. Let's take a trip down to the stations. Yeah, stations. Have I had a Chimera Armlet yet? I do. Don't really care. Remedy, no big deal. Egoist Armlet I have. Ooh, Stelazio. To the business district with me. Yeah, mule. This is a strange little side quest. One that I've almost forgotten about. I mean, I remember the implications of it, but I'd forgotten the specifics of it. Yeah, I got this way. For the record, when we get an airship, we can actually use this airship dock as an airship dock. Business district also. Kiss the industrial district goodbye, because it's gone and it ain't coming back. Of course, there was really nothing going on in there anyway, so no big deal. No big loss, at least not for us. For the city, I'm sure it's devastating. It's probably where a huge portion of their economy was. But we don't have to worry about that. That's not our problem. Not our concern. No, no, no. Okay. Where do I go? I got a letter for the Moogle. Moogle letter. At some point I'm going to drop off this stupid Koopa nut. Got a letter from you. Or for you, rather. Nope. No mail. Look for the reconstruction stuff. Oh, I'm so glad to see Atamos didn't eat you. So grateful. Silly as that might sound. Wait, quit getting hung up on the terrain. God damn it. There we go, Sagittarius. Still need to get Leo. Okay, I'm here. Alice has it. Huh, Guardford's house. Man, you're just a font of really neat, cool stuff, aren't you? Also, were those birds always nesting up there, or is that something new? Oh, let's stretch my arm. I don't think there'd be anything new in the shops here, but I'll check. I think it's too soon. I mean, we were just here after all, I think. No, we were just in Alexandria, but still. Hello. Missing someone. Queena. Okay. So someone is here, is not here that should be. Ooh. Nope, those are throwing weapons. Sure, I'll grab another one of those. Ah! I was completely wrong about there not being anything here. I retract my statement. There was in fact new things. High tide still. Okay. Yeah, sure, why not? Oh. Ooh, ow, that hurt. Ow, 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 ow. Scratch my ear and it's not going well. You're Alice. Hello, Alice. Oh, you're the nice item shop lady who gave Vivi the Kupo nut. Thank you, Alice. Again, just relatively minor character, but she plays a part in the story twice. Now, let's see what we got here. Got it, got it. Again, my main focus is looking at what I have 0, 0 of. And the answer to that is not a goddamn thing. Ooh, can I make another reflect ring? Steiner kind of has one. I can, but I don't necessarily want to. That'll be fine. I'll get Steiner back soon enough anyway, because Dagger will join as well. Okay, so I'm done here. I think I want the theater district now. Ooh, another lapis. Alright, so onward to the theater district. So glad the pickle sales lady wasn't eaten by Atamos. I was worried for a little while. I really think the ATEs bring this game to life and bring the characters to life in a way that none of the other games did. And I'm kind of sorry to see them go, to be honest. I really think, and this isn't a criticism necessarily of the game, I really think Final Fantasy X would have benefited from ATEs. But then again, you don't really split the party in Final Fantasy X the way you do this. If they ever remade 6, 6 would do well with ATEs. Or made a game like 6. Oh my god, Survivors is! You were the ones they rescued from the bell in Burmecia. Not the bell, but the thing in Burmecia. Yeah, the statue. Yeah, like 80% of your fucking population. It's very sad. You know who I'm glad to not see? Dan. I don't. Dan was a scumbag. He tried to hurt Vivi. I was actually a little concerned. I wasn't voicing the concern. I was a little concerned about the population of their species, because Burmecia and Clara were the focal point of their entire race, and Burmecia was devastated and Clara was obliterated. I will make it a point, when I get my Chocobo upgraded, to go over there and show you just how bad it is. And it is bad. It's really bad. Again, most of these are skippable. The gray ones are not, but I really like them. They are worth seeing. They bring the world to life in a way that just normal cutscenes don't. God, you had litters. You had a litter. I want a savior too. He is cool. Again, very minor characters. They were just two people that we ran into along the way, and we're running into them again. And this isn't something that happens as much in some of the other Final Fantasy games. As I recall, like I said, I read somewhere that the creator of this game considers this his masterpiece, and I believe that. This game for a while was tied with me for Final Fantasy VI, and by a while, I mean even as early as the start of this Let's Play, or even as late. But now that I am, again, 15 years older, playing this game again and actually getting to experience all the nuances of it, I really think this is a superior game. And that's not a dig at Final Fantasy VI. That game, considering how ancient it is nowadays, the game's got to be over 20 years old. Easy. It's the fact that it can hold up at all is amazing, and it still looks great. Good man, Senna. I'll just bet it is. Hey, we're not done. We're not done, buddy. Go back, we're not done. There be money in this here building. Don't know why I switched to that accent. I don't know why I switched to any of the accents I switched to. It just happens. It's just like, as I'm talking, my tongue flicks a switch and boom, accent. not like Yahtzee's former Yahtzee. I love when he does the former Yahtzee accent. He's a lot of fun to watch. Lapis. Very nice. Oh, is this it? Right here? I think it is, yep, right over here. Yep, yay! And I got a lapis. Alright, now before I wander off, is there anything else here? Got Sagittarius, got that. Got the money, got the lapis. Okay, we're good to go. So let's go. Oh god, they look like compies. They're adorable though. And again, my hatred of the Burmesian soldier Dan stems entirely from his treatment of Vivi. Otherwise, I wouldn't give two shits. But Vivi's good people, and the very fact that without even giving him a chance to defend himself, he wanted to hurt him and instructed his kids to bully him, basically. No, I'm glad that the black mages turned him into fucking powder. I'm glad. And yes, I'll even go so far and so cruel as to say, I'm glad his kids aren't going to have their father. Because they didn't need that influence in their lives. See, I'm just wired weird. Thing is, I am a lot more forgiving of people who wrong me, personally, than I am of people who wrong my friends, you know? There are people to this day that I refuse to be, I'm barely civil with, just because of how, at one point in their life, they treated friends of mine. It's just the way I work, you know? And that being said, if you are one of my friends, you have to fuck up royally to lose that position, so to speak, you know? In order to not be my friend, you have to fuck me over really badly. Which one of my friends did. He was getting ready to move to Las Vegas and he had a bunch of my games. I tried numerous times to get him to give me those games, even getting a ride to his house. I just needed him to confirm what his address was so that I could come over and pick him up. And he never texted me back or anything. He told me when he was like, oh, I'm going to be on the plane in the morning, I'm going to send someone to get it for you, etc. He's a frog. And he never did. And he stayed in Vegas for several months and finally came back. And it's like, oh, they're all packed up in my mom's house, etc. And my response to that immediately is, why were they packed? You know? They shouldn't have ever been packed. But, he wanted to get into a couple HeroClix games, and the judge basically said, oh, ask him. If he says yes, you can go. He got me one of my games, which I don't think he did. I think he just hit a GameStop, etc., and picked up one of the games that I had loaned him. I've been sure forever that he pawned them or sold them or just flat out fucking lost them. But then he went back to Vegas without ever getting them back to me. And it's that kind of... And here's the thing. If he had just told me dude, I lost them, or I pawned them, or whatever, I would be less pissed about it than I am. And I know he pawned them, because at one point he said, I don't know what he's so worked up about. His games aren't even worth that much anyway. How the fuck would you know that? Unless you pawned them, or tried to sell them, or whatever. Because you don't borrow a game. I don't borrow Anubis's Dragon Ball Z Raging Blast 2 game and immediately go on eBay. How much is this worth? Oh, this is a worthless game. Hey, Anubis, your game sucks. It's only worth like $10. No, don't fucking do that. Unless you, A, want to buy it for yourself, B, have to replace it, or C, are fucking pawning it. They actually had a good reason. The reason was wrong, but I completely understand it. It's a horrible idea, actually. Oh, 88. Oh, Queena, you poor creature. I don't know if it's right here, but there is a thing where you can sell Queena's tab. I think it was right here. But if you, for whatever, don't have the money, you can basically drop it on Baku instead, and he'll get pissed. But, one, Queena. One pickle. Excuse me, I have to go rescue my weird thing. Especially since I know where it is now. Yeah, speaking of Q, or whatever those creatures are called, the name Q conjured something in my head. There's a game called Honey Pop. It's kind of like Bejeweled, or a little bit like Pokemon Shuffle, but it's also a dating sim, and it's really funny. And I was exposed to it by watching Lucagen play it. And I watched Luca play it, and Luca's reactions were great, and I'm thinking, oh man, I don't know how this game could get funnier, but today I found out how that game could get funnier. Because I'm at McDonald's, I'm looking through all my shit, you know, through my emails to see if there's anything new on YouTube I want to grab to watch at home, you know, that kind of thing. And I get a thing, oh, Markiplier's put out a new video. Markiplier playing Honey Pop. I'm like, oh god, no. And oh god, it is the... he hasn't done shit in the game yet. He had the first tutorial date with Q, which is your love fairy. And that's really it, and oh my god. His reactions are just the best. Hi, Queena. What have you done? You look contrite. What have you done? Yeah, sort of. You told him to try one. That generally implies a free sample. Fuck, that's not even pocket change. I hemorrhage that when I run. Fuck, I'll buy all the pickles. Queen and Steiner can have a contest to see who can eat them all. Oh, please don't. I love that. Please don't. I'll follow you forever. Please don't. But we got our weird thing back. So yeah, we got our complete party again. Yay! There is actually a bunch of off-screen shit I'm gonna have to do involving Queen's blue magic. We go back to the Aoife tree, etc. So many things I have to get. There's a lot of grinding to be done. The world isn't quite open up to us completely yet, but we've got access to a lot of it now. And we're gonna have a little bit more when I upgrade my Chocobo again, which will be very soon. Speaking of Chocobos, I think we gotta go out the Dragon's Gate to do the thing I want to do. I think the Serpent's Gate goes to the harbor? Could be wrong. Might be right. Don't know really. Yeah, come to think what it does. I just never had any cause to go there until now. Oh shit, we got a lot of things happen here, didn't it? Gotta make the briefest of pit stops. Oh, hi Moogle. Do you have any mail? Nope, no mail for you. Okay, we're gonna go outside and we're gonna save because I'm gonna hit the Frog Marsh. Oh, can I not? Oh, fuck you, dude. You can go fuck a pig. Guess I'll have to get through the old-fashioned way. What? What balls am I now? Well, there's that Chimera armlet at least. And to the harbor with me. Yay, harbor. What are you? Speak to me. Ah, you're the engineer. Hello, Minister. This is the Blue Narcissus. It's a very pretty ship. Got sort of a Warcraft 2 elven boat design to it. It's very cool. I like it. I like it a lot. But this is only temporary things for us. Helmsman. Frog. Oh, God, no. Oh, no. Queena, no. Oh, my God. Maybe I eat it. Oh, God. Do I have to take Queena? I'll take Queena, I guess. Take you. Take you. We'll go with this for now. There's going to be a lot of off-screen grinding coming up very soon. But first, we have places to go and things to do. Oh, no, not yet, not yet. Anyway, this has opened up a sizable portion of the world to me. Oh, there's that pretty, pretty music. I remember that place. But that's not where we're going. This is. Fold up the wings. No! Fold up the wings. And use my chocobo. Don't worry, we're not digging up more chocographs. Here. That'll be next episode, actually. Basically, I'm going to do some frog catching, then we're going to do some more Chocobos hot and cold next episode. There he is. Cool. We're going to leave now. Alright, I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.